This video is sponsored by Ultimate Guard, but even long before this channel was sponsored by Ultimate Guard, they were always my #1 choice when it comes to sleeves or deck boxes. Pick up Ultimate Guard products at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Every month I have a poll over on Patreon where patrons of all levels are encouraged to vote on upcoming deck lists. This month I posted a list of all the Commander decks I'd made for patrons over the past couple of months. So this deck that you're about to see was originally requested by Skinwalker. As I'm sure you saw from the video title, this will be a dragon deck led by Ganax, Astral Hunter, and Acolyte of Bahamut. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Ganax Astral Hunter is a 5-mana 3/4 legendary dragon with flying, who lets us choose a background. Whenever Ganax or another dragon we control enters under our control, we create a treasure token. Our chosen background is, of course, Acolyte of Bahamut. It is a 2-mana enchantment that gives commander creatures we control a cost reduction on the first dragon spell we cast each turn. So not only does Ganax make us treasures for our dragons, Acolyte of Bahamut makes them cheaper to cast. Now, Skinwalker did not want a budget deck despite both our commanders and background being uncommons. He asked that I go hog wild with this deck, and I have done so. Now, this list was completed a couple of months ago, but I don't think there was anything printed in the last couple months that I would have considered necessities. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below what you would add. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm going to start streaming on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch again soon. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Crucible of the Spirit Dragon, Treasure Vault, Haven of the Spirit Dragon, Path of Ancestry, Wooded Foothills, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Stomping Ground, Spire Garden, Rockfall Vale, Rootbound Crag, Commercial District, Highland Forest, Wooded Ridgeline, Cinderglade, Scavenger Grounds, 10 Mountains, and 10 Forests. Gotta keep that basic count high with this deck. Our mana ramp consists of Ancient Copper Dragon, Cavern Horde Dragon, Goldspan Dragon, Old Gnawbone, Rapacious Dragon, Descent into Avernus, Dockside Extortionist, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Dragon's Horde, 3 Visits, Rampant Growth, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, and Herald's Horde. A good mix of treasure generators, land ramp, and mana rocks. For card advantage, we're running Bonehorde Dracosaur, Dragonborn Champion, Sarkhan Fireblood, Chandra Torch of Defiance, Garruk's Uprising, Return of the Wildspeaker, Big Score, Kindred Summons, Last March of the Ents, Archdruid's Charm, and Jeska's Will. Gotta dig through our deck somehow. Our interaction and spot removal consists of Chaos Warp, Beast Within, Return to Nature, Abrade, Naturalize, Clouth's Will, Heroic Intervention, Vandal Blast, Bolt Bend, Hull Breach, and Decimate. A wide variety of ways to keep our opponent's problematic permanents off the board. To reset the board, we've got Magmaquake, Earthquake, and Blasphemous Act. Gotta keep those pesky grounders in check. The core of our deck consists of Lathless Dragon Queen, Terror of the Peaks, Hellkite Tyrant, Dracuseth Maw of Flames, Utvara Hellkite, Scourge of Valkus, Atarka Worldrender, Wrathful Red Dragon, Scourge of the Throne, Dragon Broodmother, Nesting Dragon, Dragon Cultist, Skyline Despot, There and Back Again, and Earthquake Dragon. Supporting our plan, we've also got Sarkhanvol, Doubling Season, Parallel Lives, and Primal Vigor. What? I told you this wasn't a budget deck. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 56 mana sources split between 38 lands and 18 pieces of ramp, counting our commanders. Heavy, I know, but a good chunk of our mana ramp doubles as big smashy dragons, so it's fine. 11 pieces of card advantage, 11 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card in Atarka Worldrender. We're trying to build a board full of dragons, and Atarka can take our dragons and turn them from scary to lethal. Then again, so could Lathless if we have enough mana. I noticed when building this deck that we had a ton of token generators, which is why I was including Doubling Season and the like. Not only do these help with mana ramp by doubling our treasure generators, they also help us fill the board with dragons. Lots and lots of dragons. Now, some of you may have noticed that I don't run spells like Dragon Lord Servant or Dragon Speaker Shaman in my dragon decks. The reason for this is simple. I tend to run board wipes that take out ground creatures in decks with a lot of flying creatures. So why would I want to run board wipes that kill my own mana ramp? Do you have a dragon deck? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Drya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Midge, Alex, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Turner, Triz, Kazaris, Slack, and Dan. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.